Hello again, Cubers, and welcome back to another Vintage CUBE Draft. This is a 64-player single limb draft tournament. Let's see, pack 1, we have a Sneak Attack, good just start there. We have a Psy, go blue artifacts again. Toxic Deluge is a powerful black card. Then we have a Questing Beast in green. Those seem to be the top contenders. Leaning towards Toxic or Sneak, but I do love a Questing Beast. Oh, it said I had 5 seconds. Okay, thanks, Moto. I guess I'm taking a Zagoth Triumph. Whatever, maybe this is my sign to go domain. Okay, maybe I take a Foothills now. I mean, it's my fault for letting it go down to 5 seconds. I was trying to start the recording and all that, but would like to have had a different card. Well, here we are. I guess I take Foothills. Maybe we can go like the lands deck or something. There's also Gaia's Cradle. Maybe that's more powerful. I don't know. I'm going to take the Foothills. Hopefully we can wheel Firebrand. We'll see. There's a Time Spiral, Crucible, Halfling. I think I take Crucible. Halfling Hierarch would be good too. Let's jump into the lands deck. I'll take it as a sign from Moto that we need to be in the lands deck. Try them. Ooh, there's the Strip Mine. I saw the Windswept Teeth first. I was like, okay, sweet, Windswept Teeth. But yeah, easy Strip Mine. Maybe I should let Moto auto pick my first pick every draft. This is a better start than half the ones that I that I make my own first pick. Okay, now we have Prismatic Omen. Sakura Tribuilder. I mean, Omen, if there's a deck that wants it, it's probably this one that we're brewing here. Tribuilder's good too, though. I guess I'll take the Omen. We can probably wheel it, but might as well stake our claim here. So, Growth Chamber could be good in a deck like this. Soul seems pretty good too, but I think I'm going to take the cheaper card in Wayfinder. Really good combo with Strip Mine and Fetch lands. Or just any lands, really. It's just cheaper than Soul, easier to cast. So, I'm gonna roll with that. Now we get Reclaimer, Sacred Foundry, Roaming Throne, Chariot. Chariot's strong in general, but I think I'd take Reclaimer or Foundry. Take a Reclaimer. Ooh, now we get a Nissa. Sail of the West can be strong too, but I'm taking Nissa, I think. So hoping to get like a Titania, Ramanov Excavator, Fast Bond. Okay, wield the Questing Beast. That's also an option. I want that over Temple Garden, probably. I think it's good enough to take over the garden. I mean, it's obviously good to take duels when you're trying to go domain stuff, but I think I can take the beast. Pride Mage, Mystic, Ewit. Take the Mystic, I think. Take some Dorks. Alright, so obviously Prismatic Omen works well with domain stuff, but it also works well with Scapeshift Valakut. Be another combo to look out for. Seems like green is very open, but I'm not sure how open the actual domain strategy is, because a lot of the lands have been taken. We do get a tower back, but this pack I think had a handful of lands in it. So we're sort of getting the scraps. It's okay though. A Triumph's a Triumph. Can't fetch it with Wooded Foothills, unfortunately. Wield the Steve. Nice. I think there was another green card here, but I don't remember what it was. Wield the Soul. Growth Chamber's tempting too. I'll take the Soul. If I had more time to think about that, maybe I'd end up on Growth Chamber, but Go with the soul. Pack 2, pick 1. Looks like we're actually going to get to select our card this time. Probably going to be a Flooded Strand. Gets both of our Triomes. Flash is a powerful one. We don't have anything that works with it right now. Could find something though. True Name Strong. Thoughtseize. I mean, Tracker would definitely be good in this deck, but I think we'll be able to wheel Terra Sunder or Tracker based on the first pack. And having fetch lands is really strong with Crucible and like land synergy decks. So take the Flooded Strand. Pick 2. We have Tolarian Academy, which we're not quite on. There's a Titan of Industry, Valakut Exploration, Unlicensed Hearse, and then a Rot Farm and Sanctum. I do like Titan. But that's just more of like a ramp into a 7-drop type card. Maybe we get Natural Order. I feel like we already saw Natural Order. I could be thinking of my previous draft. I guess I may not have passed a Natural Order. There was never a point where we weren't green, really, so. Yeah, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's Exploration. We do have 2 fetches already. Elder. Yeah, I'm gonna take that over Titan. We might be able to wheel the Titan. So now there's a Palace Jailer. Seems to be the strongest card in this pack. But there's also Steam Vents and Birds. Man, Birds of Paradise is really good when you're trying to play multiple colors like this. I kind of want to take the Steam Vents though. Both of our fetches get it. And it just works well with Domain. Try to wheel Primus or Birds. Traxa now. I think I'll take a Traxa over Taiga. I know it's a good duel. And we're red-green. But Atraxa is really strong. And if we do get a Natural Order, or if we wheel the Flash or something, could be really good. Maybe be able to wheel Caryatid or Boseiju. Now we get Weatherseed or Craterhoof. Weatherseed I think is good here. But Craterhoof's pretty powerful. We're not really too heavy on like the Domain aggro plan. Haven't seen any of the creatures for that. Yeah, let's just take the Craterhoof. Get a Leyline Binding now. Life from the Loam. Ooh, Minskin Boo. Never mind. Taking Minskin Boo. Never mind. Snag that. Passing Infestation, which is great. Life from the Loam could be okay. Then, of course, Binding would be solid. Passing some good stuff. But Minskin Boo is crazy good. Nature's Claim Spelunking. So Spelunking works well with the bounce land things, which we don't currently have any. It's that or like Ending, Soul Guide. Yeah, I guess Spelunking is something. Raphaelos, Liberator, Scrubland. I am going to be playing a lot of forests, so probably just Raphaelos. Yeah. Tribal Flames, Tracker. Oh, I didn't even see the Tribal Flames last time we had this pack. Yeah, that could be good, but I think I just go Tracker or Terra Sunder. Yeah, actually I'm going to take Terra Sunder. Tracker's great, but I think having good answers like Terra Sunder is more important. Now we take a Rat Farm for our Spelunking. Seems good. Okay, didn't get the birds back. We got a Sanctuary, though. And a Primus. I think I take Sanctuary over Primus, since we have the Splunking. Character wheel, that's great. Take that over Boseiju, I think. Yeah, we're going to be playing enough colors. I think Character's good. Got the treaty back. Not a huge surprise. Life from the Loam is good with Strip Mine and fetches, but I think I actually want Binding. Binding's pretty great in a domain-centric deck. So pack 3, looking for like Natural Order, and then basically just domain payoffs. Okay, so there's the Natural Order, but there's also Mox Pearl. Verdant Catacombs would be sick too. I might be able to wheel the Natural Order. We wheeled a lot of green cards. Somebody did take the birds, but there's a chance we wheel a Natural Order. It's very green heavy. Dryad is good too. So I'd take really any of these green cards on the wheel. But hopefully Natural Order comes around. If Natural Order doesn't come around and somehow Verdant Catacombs comes around, that'd be sweet. There may even be an argument for taking like Catacombs and trying to wheel the Natural Order, passing the Mox, because we're so interested in having lands. But I think it's Mox. Mox is still too good. There we go. There's an Arid Mesa. There's also Fable of the Mirror Breaker, though. Fable's pretty sick. I do want another fetch, though. I think it's got to be Fable. Try to wheel Ignoble, Uro, Triumph. We got some wheels here. Yeah, Fable's too good. Breeding Pool, Hex Drinker. Hex Drinker is really solid. Yeah, I think it's Drinker or Breeding Pool. I think it's got to be Breeding Pool. Ooh, Omnath. I'll take an Omnath. Big fan of Once Upon a Time, though. It's kind of hard to pass. I guess there's a small chance I wheel it. But somebody else is in green, so they'll probably snag it over the Oddity. Maybe I'll wheel the Oddity. I don't know if I want it, though. Yeah, I'll take Omnath over the Once Upon a Time. Oracle now. Oracle, Jace. Typhoon. Oh, Field of the Dead too. Yeah, we do have a lot of lands. It's pretty good with the bounce lands too. Man, Oracle is great. Yeah, I think Field of the Dead will be good here. I hate passing an Oracle, but oh well. There may even, actually, maybe there's an argument for taking Oracle, because that's, I don't think anybody else is going to be in Field of the Dead. Maybe it's more wheelable. Sentinel or Tameo. I guess Sentinel's okay. Yeah, Sentinel's alright. Tribe Scout. Or Sakura Tribe Scout. Augur of Autumn, Manamorphose. Balance. We're not really a balanced deck. Am I into Tribe Scout here? I guess. I guess I am. Endurance. It's a good one. Yeah, well, I like Wall of Roots, but Endurance is really strong. We have a lot of dorks already. We didn't wheel the Natural Order. Seriously? I have a Traxic Crater Hoof. What are people natural ordering for? Woodfall Primus? Come on. Alright, I guess I take Dryad. Or Golos. Maybe Golos is a little better. That's a bummer. There was another green card in this pack I wanted to wheel, but I don't remember what it was. Dang. So we're definitely not getting that Oracle back, I would imagine. Guess I'll take like Lorien maybe. Got the Hex Drinker, that's surprising. Okay, take that. And the Once Upon a Time. Would somebody take Natural Order still? Weird. Okay, I'm not sure that Prismatic Omen is actually worth playing. It obviously fixes for stuff like Omnath and Soul, Golos, Atraxa, but we don't have like Escape Shift or Valakut. And it doesn't like Field of the Dead cares about land types, it just cares about the names of the lands. So it wouldn't help with Field of the Dead. I mean, it might still be worth it for the fixing, but I don't know. Probably most likely to play Typhoon out of those. So I think Reclaimer's good. I could see cutting Mystic maybe. Halfling, Scout, Drinker. Scout's probably fine with the bounce lands. I mean, Morphos, maybe. Could be something. Alright, now the question is, do I actually play Craterhoof Atraxa? I think I still do. Because this deck has the potential to ramp relatively well. Especially if we hit Riphelos. So, need to make like 6 cuts-ish. So, even though I have a lot of lands, my fixing's actually not that good. It's decent. So Strand gets all of our duels and triomes. Foothills gets everything except Tower. Then we have Rot Farm Sanctuary for white and black. So we have not a whole lot of red fixing. We have a handful of red cards. Pretty good blue fixing. Not very much white. A little bit of white. Black is kind of there. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I could cut like Scout. I could cut some of the stuff that's more rampy, combo-y, and have more of a deck that's trying to just take advantage of the lands to kill them. Like, I don't know. Could cut some of those, like Elder. Treaty has the big, like, finale thing, finale effect. Big pump spell thing, but might be a cut too. I still can't believe we didn't get that natural order. I gotta go with this. Add some lands. If I'd gotten that natural order, I'd be playing Craterhoof. But I think it's just slightly out of reach. Unless we get a nut draw with Raphelos and it somehow survives. Let's run it. Round number 1 coming at you up against Azax. Played against him a few tournaments ago. In round 1, we deftly handled. Sand looks keepable. So I will keep it. I do have a mountain in the deck, so I could go like Zagoth Triumph into Tribuilder. And then get a mountain. Seems okay. Okay. Oh, I meant to get a Triumph. Oops. Not paying attention. Okay, now I guess we get steam vents. Or we could just get a mountain. I think it's like steam vents or breeding pool. Should have got the triomes, stupid. I mean, questing beast would be good. I guess the goblin token doesn't attack into them very well. I don't need to loot yet. Yeah. Just beast it up. Run into whatever their first removal spell is. They demonic tutored for something. I'm assuming that's what it is. Triome. Swamp. They're getting all of these off the top. I guess an argument for playing Rot Farm is that we have Black Source open for Terra Sunder. Oh god. Okay. We have the Crucible. They could have Ramen up to replay their things, but this looks like it's probably a Gristlebrand or something huge. Something else huge. Do I want to draw 7? Not really. I mean, maybe. Maybe I do. I guess I do. They have... I have Terra Sunder in hand, though. I think I'm okay with this. I don't think I ditch a Time Spiral. We also have Endurance in hand for protection against, like, graveyard stuff. If they're up to that. I haven't seen anybody play Reign of Filth yet. It's a first. So now everything's a swamp and it can sack for a black. So we have 1,000,000 black mana. So 10 lands in play, 2 untapped, so 12 mana. Blooming Marsh, so 13 mana. Oh, okay. I mean, Fastbound's kind of already done its job, so tearing that asunder doesn't seem great. I also don't really want to tap out, though. Because I could go just like Fable Reclaimer, but what does that even do? I don't know. Just gonna do some stuff. Hope they don't have another draw 7, I guess. Mana Vault. Okay. I feel like this is going to be a big pest infestation. Bowmasters. Okay. You have another draw 7. Am I going to get punished for not holding up Tear Asunder? Indeed I am. I don't even want to shuffle their library though, because it just puts more draw 7s back in their deck. I know it's on the bottom, but... Okay, let's draw. Yeah, kill my guys, whatever. Hit me for a million. I mean, they already showed 2 draw 7s. I don't know that, like, holding Tear Asunder in case they have exactly Bowmasters and another draw 7. I don't know if that's necessarily the play, but maybe holding Tear Asunder for answering anything like that is okay. Alright, I go to 9. Or they kill me or something. I don't know. Harvester. Man, I don't even know what my best play next turn is. I guess just getting Minsk and Boo out. God. Okay. I mean, my opponent's deck is sweet. It's just kind of it seems like a random assortment of things. Fast Bond, Bowmasters, draw 7s are just great when you're playing cards like that. Make a pilot. So if I draw 2, they ping me for 2 more. Bump the Orc. But I feel like that doesn't matter too much at this point. I'm just looking for something crazy. I think I discard Spelunking. Or Fellows. Or Caryatid. Does the Traxa get me out of this? They have Tar Pit. So I think I go Forest. Soul. Get a Forest out. And then... blue, black, white. I think our only out is drawing a Traxa. Because they have 3 here. Go to 4, I can gain 3. Go back to 7, chump. 3, 6. Oh, but they have Shurikai. I chumped that with Hex Drinker. No, because they can just Harvester. I'm dead that way. Okay, what if Minsk and Boo doesn't do it? Yeah, I think that's game. I think that'll do it. Because I'm only going to have one blocker after they harvest her. So, I don't think I can survive. I could wait on, like, I was trying to get to another turn to maybe draw a Traxa, because I think that could potentially do something. But we got pretty much trounced there. Fast spawned into a bunch of draw 7s, Bowmasters, draw 7. It is what it is. Run it back. Play first. Okay, we have Once Upon a Time. So I think that can keep this. Carried it into Questing Beast. Hopefully. Okay, go ahead and pop it off now before I play anything. I could wait till next turn and just play a forest, but we have triomes and stuff we could draw. Play those instead. There's one now. I mean, Hexdrinker is pretty good too, as is Endurance. But I think I could get Tower. And then next turn go Forest Caryatid. Or Forest hold up Terrace Thunder. Tri-Builder. Yeah, play Sentinel, I guess. Get a clock going. Mox. Mox Forest into Oracle. So they took the Oracle. Doomsday on top. So Leyline Binding's 2 mana right now. Could exile the Jet. I want to take him off triple black, potentially. I don't want him to just Doomsday and have something crazy. Sail. Okay, fair enough. Minsk and Boo is great. See if they got the fast bond. Looks like they did. Yep. Okay. You have a turn. They have Bowmasters. They have Wheel of Fortune. They have a bunch of mana. Rain of Filth. Time Spiral. Okay. Of course, we don't have a green source up. Okay. This is quite a deck they've got going over there. And I guess it's probably just a draw 7 or Bowmasters. I'm assuming. Oh, they just jam Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Really wish I had a green source up. That's a blunder on my part. No real reason to play a mountain there. 2 opportunities to possibly play a card. But they have a lot on the board they have to deal with if they don't have a way to like just straight up kill me. They have 1 blue source left, 1 black source left. So, but they probably drew more lands. They just don't have that much life to work with. Okay, everything's a swamp now. Man, it is kind of wild that what draw 7s and fast spawn can do for you. Because, I mean, I'm not knocking their deck building, but the lands and spells in their deck right now look like just a random assortment of things, but they're working together when you get fast spawned. Okay, I think I'm pretty good with these. So don't want to end up decking myself somehow, or this resulting in a draw. I don't think that's going to happen though. Okay, GG. Didn't get the right stuff. Game 3 against the 5-color draw 7 Bowmasters list. If I had any more kind of interactive spells to bring in against them, I would bring them in, but I really don't. Maybe I played Treaty over Spelunking. This hand is close to being okay. It does have a Mox, but can't really play anything with it. So if we don't draw an untapped land, we go Triome into Hex Drinker or Wayfinder. Route Farm bounce a tapped land, which sucks. And then we're miles away from playing Atraxa. They don't have very many cheap creatures though. So maybe a Wayfinder can do some work. Yeah, I guess I keep it. It's not... Okay, well, if they're just gonna have fast bond every game, it's gonna be a tough sell. Once upon a time. Yeah, I guess I look for an untapped land. Forest. Breeding pool. Yeah, it's just forest. Let's go Wayfinder instead of Drinker. If we get to hit with it, it's pretty solid. Okay, we do not get to hit with it. I'm assuming they have a draw 7. So what do I want to play? Maybe Route Farm? Part of me wants to just go like Hex Drinker into Omen. Play my forests. Then just have access to all the colors. Yeah, I think they have a draw 7. I'm going to do this and hope that they don't have Bowmasters. This feels like a Bowmasters. Why do I do the things that I do? Okay, Hex Drinker's out of Bowmaster's range. I probably should have just binding the fast bond. Because if they find a draw 7 here, or if they have Sail and this was their blue source, seems like that's what this is. Wheel, yeah. Yeah, pretty good. But we've got Minskin Boo coming down. It'll be 8 damage. Have the Reign of Filth into Doomsday. Mana Vault. Okay. You know, I don't think Reclaimer actually matters here. I'm just going to leave the Flooded Strand open, because that way, if they shuffle and we draw Binding, we can do something. I don't think that the Reclaimer actually makes a difference here. You go to 2, but they can go get like... Because if they set up a Doomsday Reign of Filth, if I had Binding the Fast Bond, I could have avoided a lot of this, but... I guess when they didn't... Yeah, when they didn't Bowmasters the Hexdrinker the first time when I tried to level it up, I probably should have just gone for the Binding. Assume that they don't have it. Let's see what's up. Sneak attack? Oh, Inti. What the hell? Sail. Okay, we got Endurance if that matters. I didn't expect Inti in their deck. Oh, okay. GG. Wow. Yeah, that was a wild build there. GG's Azax. On to the next. Okay, round 2 coming at you. Another heavy hitter with a flashy Modern Showcase Prestige. Okay. I just got my tree man down here. We get to play first though, so advantage us. Once upon a time, Strip Mine Sanctuary. Looks like a keep. We've got hopefully Caryatid at some point. We can once upon a time into an untapped land, hopefully. I could go Strip Mine into bounce it with Sanctuary and get like a really slow Caryatid, but I think I go once upon a time. Try to find an untapped land. Forest, Foothills, Breeding Pool. I guess I'll take Breeding Pool. Sure. So I'll play it tapped here, but we can obviously play it untapped later. I'm gonna play my Caryatid first before I strip mine. This is a little risky, but I'm gonna go Spelunking, drop Sanctuary. They could have a counter for this, but I think it's worth doing it. It's pretty powerful if it works. Hold control because I don't know how this is gonna work. Yeah, we'll drop that. Yes. Then I bounce the strip mine. Yeah. And then I could go ahead and play Crucible. They didn't have a counter for Spelunking. But then they have white for Artifact Destruction. Just gonna go ahead and do that now. Then we can Crucible next turn, replay Strip Mine. Hopefully. Alright, don't countery. Mana drain? Remand. Okay. Okay. It's a clock. It's a good card. GG. So that's how the deck is supposed to function. That's the ideal draw, basically. So up against blue-white, True Name Nemesis, Remand is all we saw. I don't think I have any changes. Maybe Valakut is decent against them. If we need more like card advantage, if they're playing counters and stuff. Just gonna run this back. Has colors. Terrace Under. We have a turn 7 Atraxa. Probably supposed to mulligan this. I think we can get a better start. It's a tempting keep though. This looks a little better. Fetches and Crucible. Plus Hex Drinker early. Probably just bottom mountain or plains. I think we run out the Halfling, because if I can jam turn 2 Crucible, it'd be nice. Also, yeah, I was about to say, I also feel like getting that killed as opposed to Hex Drinker is good. Get a white source? It doesn't really matter, because we have Omen. Let's just get green. I'm actually going to go Omen into Hex Drinker, I think. And then next turn we can go Crucible, play a fetch. Okay. Triname. Omnath's pretty good too. I'm more worried about a counter spell or a removal spell. Not sure. Okay. This works out okay. Lauren on the Omen. That's kind of why I played the Mountain. Just in case. So I can go get Plains. Play Omnath, or I can just bump up the Hex Drinker. Probably not going to win the race. Council's judgment. Yep. Current vote, Hex Drinker. Okay. It's interesting that they would let me draw before my second main. Could have drawn a land there. We would have been able to play Minskin Boo. Pretty risky, but they didn't get punished. Because I dropped the Field of the Dead with a Spelunking, so... Okay, take an extra point of damage, unfortunately. Petty Theft or Fellows, sure. Take 6. They have no cards left. We have Minskin Boo, Deeproot Wayfinder, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll play Wayfinder, it's a better blocker. Mm-hmm. Throbbin. The Throbbin Inspector. Swords, okay, gain 4. So they can go after Minskin Boo, but it doesn't work super well. I can just trade here, eat that. They can hit it. They could kill it though, for sure. But they would be sacrificing their Adeline for Boo. It's probably worth it. Yeah, you gotta get in with another thing. There we go. All at Boo, sure. Hmm. Letting me hit, huh? I don't think Flooded Strain gets... Oh wait, it does get untapped because it's Splunking. So I could jam Atraxa. I think that works. Get like Raffine's Tower or Triumph. Land. Strip mine. Tear asunder. Soul, Nissa, Pearl, Binding. Seems good. Oh, I could get Golos instead of Pearl, but I guess... But Pearl lets me have Binding, so I think that's fine. I guess Rot Farm would have tapped for a bunch of mana. Whatever, I think we're good. Palace Jailer. Could do something a little sketchy here and binding my own thing and then... Oh, opponent controls. Oof. Ooh. You can block it with True Name though. But it does free up my other stuff. Get Atraxa back. Make sure we don't get too many cards because I only got 10 left. So eat that. To eat that. Do I want anything out of this? Okay, GG. Round number 3, up against Bunji, 99. Need to play first again. No Once Upon a Time in this hand. Not much of anything in this hand, actually. I think I'm going to have to mulligan. This looks better. Start with the tower. I thought about bottoming spelunking. Just have answers in hand and play Golos turn 5. But spelunking could potentially ramp us into it like a turn 4 Golos. So I think it's worth it. We only have to hit like 2 more lands. And the next couple draws plus the spelunking draw. If we hit like a Sanctuary or Rot Farm, could get there. The likelihood that I want to play Binding is fairly low. Just play Breeding Pool, not take the shock. Wonder how the Moto UI is going to handle shock lands with spelunking. Because I don't want to pay the 2 life, but I should still be able to come in untapped. Yeah, I think I jammed the spelunking. I could go like Reclaimer binding the Lavamancer. So now I can get Triome or I guess if I get a red source, I can't play Reclaimer anyway. Just gonna pass. Because they're only like dual land red sources, Steam Vents. I'm just gonna hold it. So now we have Golos. They have 4 mana untapped. So I could just try for Omnath, play Forest. If they counter it, then we go Golos next turn. Feels like a Cryptic. Subtlety. Okay. I don't think I need that. Okay, so that's how it works. Yeah, I'll jam here. Fetch land's good. As long as Omnath survives, but might not. Do your worst. Okay, looks like it's going to survive if they're not attacking with Lavamancer. But maybe they have like Burn Spell into Lavamancer Zap. Nissa. Hmm. They get to loot here. Come on, white, red. Could just have the vents, I guess. I don't need the red, do I? I go here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Yeah, whatever. Loot away. Go get strip mine, blow up the canal. Also hit him for 4, which is nice. They could loot into a counterspell, I guess. I don't think it's correct to binding the Shredder, though. Field of the Dead isn't the worst either, but doesn't get us a zombie yet. I can just get the mine, blow up the canal. GG. Yeah, Spelunking's been doing really good work. Seems like a cool new addition. Alright, on to game 2. So we're going to be on the draw. Playing against blue-red, they had Lavamancer. So I don't think it's correct, like, bring in, Mystic or Scout. Seems pretty bad against cheap burn. I don't see much of a reason to bring in Exploration. Yeah, I think we're good. It has a strip mine, but that's about it. They kept 7. If they'd mulled to like 6 or something, I would consider keeping this because strip mine could really mess them up. But strip mine's really good. I'm gonna keep it. Elder can get us like a red source or blue source, whatever we want. Atraxa, yikes. Not really what I wanted to draw right now. They do have duels. I think we still strip. Because it could mess them up. Plus, they could have like Talisman or something. So we go Elder into, I guess we get Mountain into Fable. I don't have any untapped black sources. So we're not going to be souling. Ooh, Caryatid. I guess we could possibly be souling if we draw a red source or whatever. But I think I go Elder. Get Mountain. Is that even correct though? Yeah, I think it is actually. I think we care more about getting lands into play than carry to adding multiple colors for now. Because I'm pretty positive I'm going to be playing Fable next turn. The exile was at Murktide? Yeah. Sneak attack. Yikes. Okay. Binding. Sentinel. We're going to get sneak attacked, eh? So I could go Sentinel, crack the map token, but if they're sneaking an Eldrazi, if it's Emrakul, we just lose. Go to 5, we lose all our lands. They probably win from there. If it's Ulamog, we sack 4, so it'd be like Sentinel, map token, land. We still kind of have a chance. I think Fable is still a little bit better. Because it could just be like a, I don't know, some non-Eldrazi thing. Or they might not even have anything yet. I'm assuming they do though. They're gonna drop the sneak hammer. What do you got? Astral Dragon. Okay. 2 dragons coming. Oh shit. Okay, double Fable. And they're 3/3s. Oh my god. That's that's insane. Okay. Yeah, I saw Astral Dragon a few times in drafts as like a new sneak attack recursion thing. But this has to be a pretty high value Astral Dragon here. Because it has to be a non-creature permanent. But obviously Fable creates creatures. So they just got a million power on the board. Now they have Cryptic Command or Subtlety online. Okay. So do I actually discard Atraxa, or is it kind of my only hope to try to ramp into it? So I got land drop. Sing. Could attack for a treasure for another thing. So you're gonna loot and find another sneak attack thing. Maybe I get rid of soul. Tear asunder. I mean, it's a little late, but we could still get rid of the sneak attack to avoid like a Eldrazi or something. But I kind of want to play my dorks to try to get Atraxa out. I guess I could suicide my goblin in to get another green source. Let them have a red source. I could do it before they loot. If they have another one in hand, it's bad. Yeah, if they have another thing in hand, it's bad, but oh, maybe they're just gonna hardcast subtlety regular. Intuition. Okay, I'll let it go first, so that they don't know that they're not gonna have a sneak attack. I'm assuming it's just gonna be like 3 sneak attack targets. Sneak attack targets, yeah. They're gonna sneak attack a Tarka. Man, I remember when the Tarka was in the cube. I like that card. Choose one, and they get that one, right? Okay. So I can give them the one ring. I think I just give them Ulamog. And then Terrace Under and Pray. Okay, they get to loot into Oblivion here. They can ditch the Ulamog. Oh, they don't ditch the Ulamog. Okay. They must have 3 the breach. Oh, show and tell. Well, a show and tell Ulamog isn't as bad. What do you think about an Atraxa? Crucible, we have Strip Mine for what it's worth. But we also have Mox and Golos in here. Let's see, so enchantment, easy. Only 1 instant. Creatures, we got Hex Drinker, Rephelos, Reclaimer, Endurance. Hex Drinker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These need to be up to 8 tap for everything. Yeah. Omen. I think it's still Drinker. Maybe Golos. Nah, I don't think it's Golos. Maybe though, it puts more permanents out. I think it's just Hex Drinker. Yeah. So obviously Annihilator 4 is rough, but we can hopefully manage it. I could have gotten Golos there because we have Omen. We can start activating it. But it feels like Hex Drinker as another way to just kill them quickly. Seems good. Because I can hit them down to 13 and then by the time we get to our next turn, Hex Drinker will be able to get in for exactly 13. They're going to let me draw, or gain life, I mean. Okay. This is kind of interesting. So playing Crucible doesn't seem as good anymore since they have the treasures. I think I'm going to be playing Sentinel just for the extra permanence. And then we have Hex Drinker. Can't be countered. Five, 1, 2, 5, 6, 5, 2, 1, 2. They're not going to mana drain a Hex Drinker. Okay. They have 3 extra mana. These things are going to, like, I don't know if they stay or they leave, but I'm assuming they leave. Okay, 4 permanents. They drew something giant. It's a dragon. Oh god. Copy Nissa. It's a good rip. It's pretty sick. Will it be enough though? 3 Nissas? They just make forests? Okay. Doesn't like exile him or anything. They're attacking Nissa. Oh, I guess I could have played Crucible. Whatever. I think we're good. Gives them one more draw. Oh wait, they have flying? Oh, I didn't know that. Jesus. I did not realize they had flying. It's like Pretty hidden on the land there. Okay. Well, that sucks. That's not good for me. Um, Should play that as another thing to sacrifice. Yeah, we might lose now because I don't have a way to. Yeah, I just had no idea the forest had fucking flying. Yeah, I played that bad. I just started clicking because I'm like, oh, they're gonna be dead. Gotta take the time. So how am I supposed to come up with 4 permanents? I guess I just play it safe in Crucible. And if they have any interaction, I lose. Yeah, this didn't have to be this close, but it is. Wow, okay. We got there. Yeah, I definitely could have played that better on that one turn. If I'd known that the forests had fucking flying, then yeah, would have played that a little different. Because I could have jammed Omnath, Crucible, strip mine some stuff, and I just kind of started throwing counters on the Hex Drinker because I thought I had it won. We got there. Didn't get punished completely, so GG's. Now we get to draft again. All right, that'll probably be it for this one. I don't know if I'm going to put it on the back end of this first draft or what. I think it's going to be a new video, so I guess you'll know if you're watching this video, if there's another hour or so. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.